Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
Meek Pattern, July 16. Is this not the carpenter's son? Matthew 13:55.
A large portion of those who profess to be looking for Christ would be as forward as the Pharisees who were to have the disciples silenced, and they would doubtless raise the cry, "Fanaticism, mesmerism, mesmerism." And the disciples spreading their garments and branches of palm trees in the way would be thought extravagant and wild. But God will have a people on the earth who will not be so cold and dead, but that they can praise and glorify Him. He will receive glory from some people, and if those of His choice, those who keep His commandments, should hold their peace, the very stones would cry out. Jesus is coming, but not as at His first advent, a babe in Bethlehem. Not as He rode into Jerusalem when the people praised God with a loud voice and cried, "Hosanna!" but in the glory of the Father and with all the retinue of holy angels to escort Him on His way to earth. All heaven will be emptied of the angels, while the waiting saints will be looking for Him and gazing into heaven, as were the people of Galilee when He ascended from the Mount of Olivet. Then only those who are holy, those who have followed fully the meek pattern, will with rapturous joy proclaim as they behold Him, "Lo, this is our God, we have waited for Him, and He will save us." And they will be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, that trump which awakes the sleeping saints and calls them forth from their dusty beds, clothed with glorious immortality, and shouting, "Victory, victory over death and the grave." The changed saints are then caught up together with the angels to meet their Lord in the air, never more to be separated from the object of their love. With such a prospect as this before us, such a glorious hope, such a redemption that Christ has purchased for us by His own blood, shall we hold our peace? Shall we not praise God even with a loud voice, as did the disciples when Jesus rode into Jerusalem? Is not our prospect far more glorious than was theirs? Who dare then forbid us glorifying God, even with a loud voice, when we have such a hope, big with immortality and full of glory? We have tasted of the powers of the world to come, and long for more. My whole being cries out after the living God, and I shall not be satisfied until I am filled with all His fullness. Further reflection: how loudly do I praise God for the blessed hope I have in Jesus?